welcome to November Echo Gaming, and today we have something a bit special. I'm not playing! Yay! You'll all be very happy to hear that. Today I am joined by two lovely, lovely people. This is...
Daniel.
Dan is playing his Sons of Horus. You've seen Dan before, he was on the old channel, and now he's here again with us on the new. And we have also... New Callum. Sorry for interrupting you there.
Sorry.
Callum, who is also plays at our local club. He's an absolutely lovely gentleman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No artificer armour in my list.
No artificer armour. Oh, yeah, you are the most gentlemanly player ever. The amount of times I've gone, are you going to tank on you? I can't. So good on you. Good on you. Thank you both for coming down.
No problem.
You're playing Blood Angels today. As I said, Dan's playing Sons of Horus. We have rolled off, and we've got Dawn of War deployment, and we are playing Blood Feud. And as long as I've done my job correctly, their chosen blood feuds will be popping up occasionally.
Yep.
All good.
I'm going to beat you.
Happy.
Okay, I'm going to beat you.
Yes, he is.
Right, let's get some army lists going.
£3,000 points of Blood Angels with no right of war. For troops to start, we have a 10-man tactical squad in a Rhino. The tactical squad has a Vexilla. The Rhino has a multi-melter and dozer blade. Moving on, we have a 15-man assault squad with 3 power axes, 3 melter pistols. The sergeant has an axe of perdition and a melter pistol. The next assault squad is exactly the same, except the sergeant has a perdition blade. Next troops, we have a 10-man tactical squad in a Rhino with a multi-melter, a Vexilla, a sergeant with a power fist and plasma pistol. Next, we have a 15-man inductee despoiler squad, armed with 4 plasma pistols, 3 power swords, a power fist on the sergeant, and a Vexilla, and 1 heavy chainsword. We have a Contemptor Dreadnought with a multi-melter and a bolter in the fist. We have 10 Tartaros Terminators with lightning claws. We have a Sakaran Omega with lascannon sponsons. And for our HQs, we have a Vigilator with a sniper rifle, and Ralderon with the Hunger of Wolves, I think that's what it is.
Hunger of the Void.
Hunger of the Void, that's the one. And of course, because that's not quite 3,000 points, we have a Thunderhawk gunship with a centerline mounted turbo laser.
£3,000 points of Sons of Horus, which is the armoured spearhead. So starting on the right, my Sakaran is the Warlord. It has the Volkai coverings, the Hunter Killer Missile, and the advanced reaction so I can return fire. In front of that, you've got a Librarian in Cataphractii armour, who is basically armed with a Power Maul, Combi Melter, and a Grenade Harness. Next to him is the Herald, who is armed with a Power Fist, Power Sword, because I got rid of the bolter, may as well give him 2 combat weapons. Then next to him is a Land Raider Spartan with flare shield and a heavy bolter. And in the Spartan is 10 veterans, all armed with chainswords and a power sword on the sergeant and a Nuncio Vox. Then next to them is the troops is 2 tac squads with 2 sergeants armed with power sword and plasma pistol. And each squad has a Vexilla and Nuncio Vox. In the middle is a Melter Gun squad with a sergeant just armed with melt gun. I say all armed with melt guns and a Nuncio Vox and Vexilla. Each Land Raider is armed with a multi-melter and a Hunter Killer Missile, and all heavy bolters on the front. Then for Lord of War, we have a Typhon armed with the standard array, but just has a heavy bolter on it.
I have a Rhino with my tactical squad behind this building, trying to give it a little bit of cover before it can zip out and multi-melt or something. Got a nice line of fire here. So we'll put the Sakaran Omega down, hopefully maybe pop some tanks, potentially. We're supporting that with the Despoiler squad, who are just here to run up the board and cause disruption. On the left flank, we've got very little actually. We've got a Rhino with a tactical squad and Vigilator inside it, and the Dreadnought, who is going to, again, come up and try and disrupt things. Melta is the name of the game against this Armor Value 14. For Deep Strike, we have 30 Assault Marines with a lot of Melta pistols. We don't want to put them on the board because there's a Typhon, there's quite a bit of blast weaponry and anti-infantry firepower that might make it a little bit risky to put them on the board and run them up. And also, we have a big block of Terminators and Ralderon in Thunderhawk.
Going from the right here, me Sakaran just to get a nice open fire lane, try and get rid of that Contemptor. Then I've got my tactical squad, be moving up. Same with my second tactical squad, just to take the ground in the middle. Then I have me Melt Squad, just to support, maybe see what comes deep striking in. Then just the Spartan and the Typhon, basically with the flare shields to tank the shots from the Omega and let me get it down first turn. That is my deployment. So Callum's going first, so I'm going to try and seize. Come on, 6+. Damn it!
That is my movement done. What we've done is advanced generally. Our Rhino has moved up to maybe start plinking wounds off the Typhon with the multi-melter. We have a nice little juicy target here with the Despoiler, so maybe it'll survive a turn. Maybe not.
No, it won't.
The Sakaran Omega has, as said in deployment, got a nice line of sight down onto the Spartan. Hopefully we can open that can, but I'm not too hopeful. Over on the left side, the Dreadnought and the Rhino have advanced, trying to keep the cover as much as possible because I'm facing a lot of las cannons and Melta. The hopes of survival somewhat limited, but I just need to pin them in place until my reinforcements arrive. Opening up the shooting phase, we have the Rhino's multi-melter trying to plink a glance onto the Land Raider. I'm not within armor being range of either of the big tanks, so I can't actually hurt that AV-15 essentially. So, shooting, that's a hit. Let's see if we can get that again. Need it to glance. No. The Sikaran is now going to shoot at the Spartan. Its AV-15 can be hurt by my Omega Plasma Array, and with the Plasma Burn special rule, I can do quite significant damage to it.
I will elect to evade.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 shots. Gets hot, but twin-linked. Thank you. Strength 9, effective AV-15 means that we need 6s to glance. No success there. However, we do have 2 las cannons, which we get 1 hit. And Sunder.
Yep, need the 6s.
No,
oh.
Nothing. The Dreadnought is going to try and plink a couple of wounds and glances onto that Land Raider through the industrial complex. So, Gravis multi-melter, 2 shots, 2 hits. Let's see if we can get that again. Nothing.
Woo.
Shame. Now, the Rhino is going to try and general snipe his Warlord. I'm just within range with the multi-melter, not RB in range, but it's only AV-13 on the front, and I'm AP1. So, with a lucky 6 and then a lucky 5, we can kill his Warlord. So to hit, hits. To pen, this is just depressing at this point. That's the end of my turn, a turn of complete disappointment. 6s to hit, but absolutely nothing to penetrate. Means that there is absolutely no points scored for Blood Feud. The army's just advanced, and now we need to wait for the Sons of Horus to hurt me.
Starting with movement, I've literally kept quite a lot of stuff still. I've just shuffled the Sakara just to the right a bit so I get line of sight on the the Rhino. To get rid of the Rhino and shoot at the Dreadnought. And the tack squad has got out just to protect as well. The next Land Raider stayed still because I've got good line of sight on the Dreadnought. Coming across is basically the Land Raider and the Spartan have kept still because I've got good line of sight. And what I've done, I've got the Vex out because I could get a 9-inch charge on them. Then what Callum has done as a reaction, he has moved the Rhino to block line of sight on the Typhon, you douchebag.
Cheeky little
But
boy.
as I say, the Typhon stayed still because it had a good shot on them. But see how it goes for shooting. Start of the shooting phase, I'm going to do my Land Raider into the Rhino. So it'll be 4 last cannons, not twin linked, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Now armour 11 on the front, so 2's to glance, anything else is a penetrate. So that is 3 penetrating. So roll a 6 and then I could blow it up to the plus what being AP2. Just off.
Sit down, peasant. With the Rhino a blazing wreck, I need to take a pinning check on my 10-man tactical squad and Centurion, which I pass lovely.
After opening up the Rhino, the tack squad is in range of my tack squad, so may as well open up. So 7 bolters are in rapid fire, 2 are just normal single shots. But I'm not going to shoot the plasma because I don't want to blow myself up in the box. So reroll them 2. So, so 3 misses. So falls calls to wound. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 armour saves count.
I rolled these off camera and I made them all. Ted made me re-roll them. Ted made me do it.
Get them off! Get them off!
You son of a...
After that devastating shot with the tactical squad, my Sakaran, which is the Warlord, which hits on is BS5. We'll be shooting into the tactical squad. Let's get rid of them. So starting with the accelerator auto cannon, hitting on 2s. In the box. 2 misses. Wounding on 2s, 6s rends. So that is 2 rends and 3 armour saves.
2 dead Space Marines and 3 armour saves. 3 ups, just power armour.
Woo! Next is the heavy bolters, so get them out of the way. Same again, hitting on 2s, full house. Then 3's to wound. So 4 wounds.
1. There we go, that's the unit dead, and the captain is okay.
Left to shoot is the Volkite Culverins. Just the Centurion's left, so he's going to get 10 to the face. So 2 again. Full house again. With this being strength 6, 2's to wound. And that is 8 wounds.
2 up Artificer armour. Try and tank all of these saves.
Going down, boy, going down.
No, we have a dead Centurion. That is just a sign of things to come, isn't
First
it?
blood for me. That devastating shooting, getting rid of the Tattle Squad and Centurion. My Land Raider will shoot at the Dreadnought. So the last cannons, all hit. 3 wounds. 2 inguns.
It's 2 wounds and 3 inbones.
3 inguns.
Not to worry, I have a 5 up invulnerable, a blessing of the machine god, and there you go, just 1.
Heavy bolter, twin linked, hitting on breeze, 2 rerolls, still miss. Zaroon, 6s, nothing. I'll go do the multi melter, twin linked, so hit Typical, put that one in the shame pile. Still misses.
Get wrecked, scrub.
Screw you. 100 kilo missile, for the fun. Misses. Dismal.
So this is where the comeback starts.
The next land raider is shooting at the Omega. It will be getting a 6 up because of the cover save, because being 25% covered. But this is the last cannon's going into it. Good hits. 13 on the front.
13 on the front.
13, so need the 5 land 6s to pen. I get 1 penetrating.
Sunder.
Sunder.
Yes, Sunder, sorry.
And it's forced to glance.
You didn't have to tell him.
So it is 3 penetrating hits.
We have a 6 up cover save because I've been very brave and not shrouded this. There we go. Only 2 go through. Please don't blow me up.
Go on, let's see what the result is. I need that 6. Nah.
No. Good. Good.
So it's shaking. The next weapon to fire is a hunter killer. Same target. It's on 2 hull points, and now you managed to shake it and stun it. So here we go, hunter killer. Hits. Strength 8, so 5 glance. It's a glance.
I believe you mean that's a 6 up cover save, sir?
Nah, not with your. Yeah.
No, that was a lie.
The multi-melter is going to shoot at the Rhino. So here we go. It's a hit. Not in armor being range, so I don't get the 2d6, so I just need a 3 to pen. It's a pen. So 5 to make it go boom. Blows up. Let's see how far it blows up. It blows up 4 inches. Caught 4 men when it blew up, so let's go. And that is 2 still wounds. 3 wounds.
I have 1 very tough Space Marine.
No, you don't.
And I lose 1. So that is a pinning check. And they are ravenous madmen, and they're really bloodthirsty.
10 men in the Rhino, 2 still with them. That is 8 of them. How many will die?
None! Oh. 2 guys die. Then they need to take a pinning check, which they pass.
The Typhon now will shoot at the Tattle Squad that are in the crater, nicely bunched up. So it is hitting all of them. Ooh, that is going 3 inches. Scarred 3 inches and hit only 4 guys. So 2. That'll be 4 wounds, a brutal 4 each of them.
Get a 5 up cover save for every man hit due to the burning, charred wreckage of the Rhino. These are 5 ups and 4 per man. So the first one dies horrendously. The second man, yes, dies horrendously. The third man dies horrendously. And the 4th man dies horrendously.
The heavy bolter will open into the same squad. 3 hits. And 1 wound.
I get my 3 up armor save. And I pass.
The last cannons will shoot at the same target. So here we go. 1 hit. And 1 cover save.
Which I pass!
Lucky son of a bitch. The Spartan will be split fired, so the first target is going to be the Omega with the right Swanson.
Which I will shroud.
Then the Hunter Killer. The Heavy Bolter and the Pintle Mountain of the Heavy Bolter will be shooting at the Tack Squad. Also with the left Spartan Swanson that will be shooting them as well. The last cannon, the Omega. So twin link this will be. Twin link. 2 hits. Come on, let's pen this. 6s. But Sunder to reroll. Because that'll be
That's a
glance.
glance
So
and nothing.
I want to keep the glance. So get 1 pen, 1 glance. What are you taking first?
I will take the glance first. Pass.
Pass. Come on.
And then I will take the
Roll.
pen. Come on, do this for me. Do this for me. Damn it!
Yes! Let's see what the result is. Can I blow it up?
No.
No. The last cannons will now shoot at the Tattle Squad in the crater. So last cannons first. 2 hits. 2 swoon, but you'll only get cover save. 2 covers.
and one man gets vaporized.
The heavy bolter, the twin link one, will shoot at the same squad. So we'll do that first. Twin link. So, twin link for them. 3 hits. I'll roll the pintle mounted because it's the same strength. With only 2 misses. Now 3 still wounds. That is 4 wounds.
And 4 3-up armor saves. Ceramite shatters and only one man goes down.
The librarian now will do its psychic power. I can't remember the name, but what it is, if I pass, I become +1 strength and toughness. So here we go. Leadership 7 at 9 passes on an 8. Woo!
My final survivors of the tactical squad need to take a morale check. They are at -1 because of the herald waving his flag. And my space marines do not like that. And they pass because they are proud sons of Baal.
Following my assault, I will be charging my veteran squad into the 2 lonely tactical marines that are left. Callum has elected to overwatch.
So I'm overwatching because there's no point holding the line. They're going to die. But maybe if I get lucky, I can plink off 1 veteran son of Horus. Yeah, that's quite a good selection of hits. So then 4s to wound. And look at that.
Wow, 5 wounds, nice. So
Bolt shells, blessed by the radioactive son of Baal.
Left, I take 2 wounds. I lose a man.
That is 1 man dead. It's more than they would have done in combat.
7-inch charge, but because I'm going for terrain, -2, so 9. Here we go. Nope, fail.
Get wrecked.
This is where I end up with the surge move after failing the charge. At the end of the turn, I think I've done really well. I've killed a tactical squad and a centurion, which has given me 2 victory points at the end of the turn, and I've taken out 2 rhinos and the Omega.
We've got some reserves coming in. Firstly, my Deep Strike Assault, which comes in, and then my Thunderhawk Gunship, which comes in. Excellent. Interrupting the movement phase, the Thunderhawk has zoomed onto the board and is looking to do a strafing run against this armoured enclave here. We've just put down the initial model of my Deep Strike. Hopefully, we'll get on target or minimal scatter. Really wishing I'd taken Day of Sorrows now. Day of Revelation. And we're on target. Beautiful. I'll put them down and we'll come back. This is where my Deep Strike Assaulters came in. I've almost kind of conga lined around the Land Raider so it can't fall back effectively out of range of my 4 melter pistols. Because I have multiple assault squads, I now need to roll to see if the assault is disordered. On a 2 to 6, I'm fine. On a 1, my enemy gets to place my next unit within 18 inches. That's good omen. And that's even a better omen. The second squad of Assault Marines has landed and came down within melter pistol range of both the Spartan and the Land Raider, giving me a choice of options to choose from. Dan has now decided that he's going to react with his tactical squad and try and gun down some of the descending on wings of fire Blood Angels.
Intercepting, 5 are in rapid fire and 2 on, so go. I just need 4 soon. Come on. 2.
You are shocked by my rapid assault. However, Chthonian vengeance and viciousness plucks 2 Blood Angels out of the sky.
Then the sergeant will fire his plasma pistol. No, he won't get hot. Armor save. Which he's fine.
The despoilers have moved up to start my movement phase. They're looking to get a good charge on the veterans to slake their bloodlust. The 2 remaining members of the tactical squad have stayed put. I know that this probably is going to give away a victory point, but thematically I want them to unload the last of their ammunition at these traitorous wretches before they go down. The Dreadnought has moved up through the repair facility, looking to get a melter shot on the tank if the assault squad somehow fails. Or maybe I'll blow up the tank first and be able to melt a gun, whatever's inside. That's the end of my movement phase. To start the shooting phase off, the melter gun on the Dreadnought is going to try and pop this Land Raider. The logic being that I can maybe then shoot the guys inside with the assault squad. So, 2 shots, 2 hits. It is within the 12-inch armor bin range, so the first hit does not pen. The second does. So we have 1 penetrating hit on the Land Raider. Because a melter gun is AP1, a 5 or 6 will blow it up and probably pin my own squad. It does not. 5 is weapon destroyed. Next on the agenda, go try and kill the Land Raider that was just being hit with a Dreadnought with the assault squad. Dan chose to remove the right-hand sponson so that in the event that he survives, he can blow away another Marine. So, 4 melter pistols, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Now, each one of these is in armor bane range and is strength 8. So, we need 5 on 2d6 to glance. Let's try that again. There we go, that's better. 1 penetrating hit, and the third and final hit is another penetrating hit. Like the other melter, this is AP1, so a 5 or a 6 will destroy the tank. No. Another weapon destroyed and is stunned. The next assault squad is going to put its 4 melter pistols into this Land Raider, which is holding a melter gun support squad. 4 melter pistols hitting on 3s. All hit. They're all in melter range. So the first one penetrates on a 6. Second one penetrates on an 8. Third one penetrates on an 8. And the final one glances on a 5. Apologies, that was 2 penetrating hits and a glance. Results of the penetrating hits. Come on. No.
Immobilized and stunned. Shaken.
The Thunderhawk is going to try and salvage something from this disastrous shooting phase. It's going to shoot its turbo laser and 1 missile at the Land Raider. It's going to shoot its 2 las cannons at the Sakaran, and then it's going to fire all of its heavy bolters into the tactical squad. Starting off with the Thunderhawk cannon, turbo laser, same thing. That is 1 inch this way, which doesn't affect anything. With that hit, we have a destroyer weapon, which is 3d6, and pick the 2 highest. Strength 12. Yes, that is what we like. That is very much a penetrating hit. We're AP2 and destroyer. So, on the roll of a 6, we blow up the tank. No, it is weapon destroyed. And because it's destroyer, we do a D3 additional hull points. 1. We still have 1 missile. Boop.
Nice.
Which hits. That was clutch. With strength 9 and Sunder. Sunder. No. What a disappointment. We have 2 las cannons from the Thunderhawk into the front armor of the Sakaran.
I will be evading it.
So, 2 shots on 3s, 2 hits. Strength 9, front armor 13. And we have 2 Sunders. We need to get these pens, and luckily it paid off. Would you like to make
So
your
I've
save?
got a 5 plus invuln, which I fail, followed by 2 evades. I pass 1.
Just need 1. Just need 1.
It's
out.
In the box.
Finally, the Thunderhawk finishes by snap shooting 4 twin-linked heavy bolters into the tactical squad. We have not a small amount of hits. It's all right so far. So 4 hits so far. And then no additional hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 4 fist-sized shells into your face, sir.
Normal men. I lose. All of them.
Now you know how it feels. Next, we have 3 plasma pistols from the Despoiler squad. They are going to try and pick off some more veterans before the charge comes. No ones. Good. Breaching on 4s, wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, 2 full armor saves, unfortunately.
I will take them on the Herald. I'm going to risk it. 2+ for artifice. Takes a wound.
The rest of the squad with their bolt pistols. We have not a bad little selection of hits there. We are wounding, on 4s. Not terrible. That was a wound. 4 armor saves, please.
Just going to take them on the 3+ armor, normal bodies. Lose a veteran.
Good, Anakin, good. Disappointing end to a disappointing shooting phase. We have these heroes rapid firing and Fury of the Legioning into the veterans. Come here, you traitorous filth. Come and get it. Not bad. 4 hits. 4s to wound. Oh. Uh-oh.
What was that? What was that shooting?
Sabotage!
At the end of the shooting phase, Legion ship for the tactical squad. They pass.
To start the start phase, the spoilers are charging into the veterans who are going to overwatch me.
Yeah, so here we go. Rapid fire and bolters. Very good. That's 8 raised to wound. That is 8 wounds altogether.
I have 6 dice, unfortunately. Everyone survives, and 1 man falls in the second row, which will be this man here.
The librarian will shoot his combi bolter. This is the bolter. 2 hits. 1 wound.
And 1 more falls.
And because it's a combi melter, I will shoot the melter off. Hits. 2 to kill. 1 dead.
Charge roll. Oh yes, they are bloodthirsty. The assault squad is going to try and wrap this damaged land raider to prevent the squad inside from getting out nice and high. That's what we want. These weighted dice are coming in very useful. This other assault squad is going to try and wrap the other land raider to do the exact same thing. After all charge moves have been made, the land raiders have been wrapped. This is done to prevent the units inside from getting out, and also it provides me a little bit of protection from the Typhon because he can't shoot me if he's going to hit his own unit.
You wussy.
The spoilers have moved in and are going to first get wrecked up by his characters.
Starting first is my librarian. He's armed with a power maul, so hitting on 3s. 4 attacks. All hit.
Uh-oh.
2 to wound. Oh, out the die straight. There. All wound.
That's 4 dead despoilers so far. We have 3 power swords with 3 attacks each. I'm hitting on 5s because these are just random marines into veterans. I am wounding on 4s because the Sons of Horus trait knocks down my strength by 1, but as a Blood Angel, I bring it back up. Hitting on 5s. Oh, not bad at all. Wounding on 4s. And that is 1 rend.
So that is
nothing
1 wound
else.
on 1 veteran.
That is not good. Heavy chainsword next. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s, 2s. That's 1 wound.
Armor save. Just a pleb. Fine.
Fine. I then have 2 chainswords. And then we are wounding on 4s with shred. That is 2 armor saves, please.
2 armor saves on the pleb. Fine. My sergeant now will swing away with a power sword, so hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Need 6s to do the best damage, but Oh, frig's sake, come on.
That's what I like to see.
Now the veterans swinging in. The other guys. Freeze.
There's a 1 there.
There's a 1, yeah. Very good. Now get the reroll with being chainsawed with shred.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds.
12 wounds. 3 up armor saves. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cocked. Was that one a 1? 6 dead.
Yeah, that was a 1, yeah. 6.
That is not optimal. Power Fist attacks. 3 attacks. 2 for a sergeant. Plus 1 for charging. Nothing.
Uh-oh. So I return with a power fist from my herald. 2 hits. 2's to kill. 1 this time.
My sergeant lives. At the end of this, my inductee lose horrendously against the veterans. Double 1 to hold. That's not enough. He can't sweep me because there are cataphracti units in that squad. So how far do I run? Quite far. 9 inches for the 9th Legion. This is my inductee sergeant after fleeing from the combat with the veterans.
My veteran squad have consolidated towards the assault marines.
This turn has been less than stellar. We were really anticipating getting a whole bunch of victory points in this sort of alpha strikey maneuver, but it just hasn't happened. Maybe the gas in the melter pistols ran out or something, but we really need to pick up the damage output in the coming turns because it's just not sufficient.
End of movement for turn 2 for myself is the Scarn has repositioned just to try and get more shots on the assault marines. The Land Raider has just come to the left to get more shots as well on the assault marines. Then moving across, not everything is stayed still, so I've got good lines of sight for shooting. Start of the shooting phase, the Typhon is going to shoot every weapon at the 2 capital squads in the crater. Scatter, let's see how many I get. It's going to hit 2 easily. Oh!
Is it?
Ooh, maybe 2.
We'll measure it and we'll come back.
After checking the scatter, it still hit 2. So strength 12, 2 students. That is brutal 2 on each man.
Vexilla
Brutal 4, sorry.
dies. Sergeant dies. Heroes to the last.
The Spartan will now shoot the left sponson and the twin-link heavy bullet at the inducti sergeant unknown, and the pintle mounted bullet and las cannon at the assault marines, which Callum is going to
do a sneaky little return fire with 3 melter pistols that are in armor being range and 1 that isn't.
The las cannons are going to kill this guy now, so here we go. Twin link for any misses. Nope, 2 hits. 2 swoon to vaporize. Yeah. Now the las cannons at the assault marines. 2 hits. And 2. Only 1 vaporized.
Only 1.
Then the pintle mounted bullet. Miss. Freeze the wound. Come on. 3 armor saves.
2 more die.
3 altogether.
3 in total. We have 3 melter pistols returning fire that are in armor being range and 1 that isn't. So the 3 armor being pistols get 3 hits.
Nice.
Each one of these is 2d6. That is a 5 plus 8 is 13, not enough. And again. And that one is a penetrating hit at least. And then we have 1 that is just able to glance, but misses. 1 penetrating hit, 5 or 6 will blow it up. Really hoping this one. Yes, thank you.
Damn you!
Spartan goes gone.
How far?
It explodes 3 inches.
The Spartan exploded, hitting 4 of the Blood Angels assault marines, so 2s, which is all of them wounded.
And then 4 armor saves. Ceramite shields 3 of them from the fire, but 1 goes down. 5 Sons of Horus get caught in the blast, wounding on 2s. 4 armor saves, please, sir. And these are instant killing you.
Yeah, so that's why I'm taking them on the standard Marines.
3 die.
And yeah, 1 more on the Marine. 1 survives.
I need to take a pinning check now, since I was also caught in the explosion. The Herald within the Sons of Horus squad reduces my leadership by 1 due to fear, meaning I am leadership 7 with my sergeant. Really hoping that I don't get pinned here. And I do get pinned. That is devastating. It means I can't overwatch with my melt pistols. However, that is my first 2 victory points. We're back in the game.
Alan. The veterans now will shoot their bolt pistols at the assault marines. Good 4 hits. Only 1 wound.
And I pass.
The Land Raider now will shoot every weapon that it's got at the assault marines, but I will be snap shooting. So I'll do the last cannon first. Nothing with the last cannons. So next, the heavy bolter, twin link those, I've got spot 1, but twin link. 2 hits. 3 wound. That is 1 wound.
And I pass.
And then a twin link multi-melter. Twin link. No. The Land Raider now, the next Land Raider now will shoot at the assault marines, every weapon at them. So first I'll do the heavy bolter, twin link and snap iron. 2 hits, twin link. Off for life.
Oh!
That's good. 3 wounds. For 3 wounds.
3 plus armor saves. 1 goes through, blowing the head off an assault marine.
And then the multi-melter. Twin link. Misses. So come on, get that twin link. No, nothing from that. The last Land Raider will fire at the assault squad that are hugging the other Land Raider. The multi-melter first. Hit. 2's to kill. It's 1 dead. Next, the heavy bolter. 2 misses, twin linked. For 1 hit, 1 miss. 3 to wound. Only 1 wound.
Just 1.
Yeah, not good.
And my armor saves me.
Then just the Gravis last cannon. With 1 hit, 1 vaporize. So 2 from that squad.
2 reduced to slag.
The Sakaran, what is snap shooting, will shoot at the assault marines that are hugging the Land Raider. Come on, sentries. This is the accelerator cannon with 2 hits. Come on, can I wound? That is 2 wounds.
2 die.
Next is the heavy bolters. With 1 hit. And freeze. 1 wound.
And another 1 dies.
Now the Culverin. Which actually I get 1 hit. Ooh, nearly. Do that in the box. 1 wound.
And another 1 dies.
Now defrag. Which I do get. So another armor save.
And another 1 dies.
Great.
I would like to point out
Now-
before you stop recording that we did this entire shooting before, and I made every single save, and Nick forgot to record. So now that we are redoing the shooting, we got exactly the same results, except I failed every single save. So this leadership test is for Nick.
The tactical squad will try and take some pot shots at the dreadnought. Not expecting much. So here we go. Oh, in the tray. 4 hits. I need 6s to do anything. Should I do 1? 1 2 plus save.
Which I passed.
Ah. The last bit of shooting, well, it's not shooting, is a psychic power. That biomancy on my librarian. I need a 9 to pass, which I do.
So this is the morale check forced upon me by Nick's incompetence. And I pass. If I hadn't, Nick would be in a funeral home right now.
The veterans and the herald and the librarian are going to charge the assault marines. They will not be able to react because they are pinned. I just need 2 to get in, which is like that, easy 7. Starting with the librarian, who is going to use his power maul. 5 attacks on the charge, yeah. No, 4, sorry, 4. Here we go. Non-freeze. Because they are just normal assault marines,
Yes.
yeah. 2s. That is 3 dead.
As normal as a Blood Angel can be.
The sergeant will swing away with his power sword. Freeze, followed by freeze. Here we go. One miss. Kill down. Beautiful. 3 go down.
3 more die.
That's what I want to hear. Now I'll do the chain swords. Same again.
Be gentle, it's my first time.
No. Here we go. That's not bad. Not bad. So, because I got shred with chain swords, so re-rolling. Which, actually I needed. It's about average. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 armor saves against chainswords. And 1, 2, 3 more go down. So 9 men in total have died so far. Initiative 4, I get a strike back with my chainswords. With 12 attacks, not doing particularly well. With only 1 hit. And it's shred. And
Yes,
it is a wound.
Armor save on normal veteran. 2 passes.
And then my sergeant gets to attack with his Blade of Perdition. Now this is AP 3 and Brutal 2, so this will murder some veterans. So that's 1 hit.
So it's -1 for toughness and -1 for merciless fighters.
And that is not a wound.
Not a wound. Initiative 1 now, the Herald with his power fist. So again, hitting on freeze. And 2 to kill. Which is only 2, which is that's
That is the squad. However, my power axes swing before they go down
Yep.
and get 1 hit. And
No, because -2. At the end of the turn, they consolidated the Marines just to, the veteran squad just to get a bit of room because I know the turbo laser's going to hurt. I managed to score 3 BPs by killing the tackle squad, the undipped and induct die, and the assault squad. So it's looking really good.
the Dreadnought has moved up to get into melter range of the tank, of the Land Raider. My Assault Marines, after taking a horrendous battering last turn due to Nick's incompetence, have had to move into coherency. And the big play of this movement phase, the Terminators and Raldron have got out, ready to dice up some traitorous filth. And that's it, actually.
The Sakaran has just moved back as a reaction.
The Dreadnought is going to grab this multi-melter at the side of the Land Raider that's immobilized. It's helpless. It's begging for anti-armor firepower. So, 2 shots, hitting on 2s.
Twin link.
Thank God.
Twin linked.
Wait. Oh
Just
my God.
1. It is in armor being range. And that is a penetrating hit. A 5 or a 6. 4. Immobilized again includes, it becomes a 2nd hull point damage.
A pinning check for the guys inside the tackle squad in the Land Raider. They're pinned.
Next, we have the Assault Squad trying again to pop this Land Raider. We've only got 3 pistols this time, since we had 1 casualty last turn. So, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Armor Bane. 1 penetrating hit. Nothing. So 1 penetrating hit. 5 or 6 blows it up. Nothing again. Down to 1 hull point. The Thunderhawk is going to try and save my game. We're putting the turbo laser into the Land Raider, along with both las cannons. We're putting all 5 missiles into the Warlord's tank, the Sakaran.
Which I am going to evade.
The heavy bolters are going to sweep the landing area clear of traitor resistance and try and open up a charge just in case. Starting with the Land Raider and the turbo laser. That is a hit. We are Destroyer, so 3d6 and discard the lowest. That is 6 plus 12. That is armor value 18.
Come on, blow us up.
We are only AP2, so it requires a 6 to blow up. No, it doesn't. That is 1, but as a Destroyer, it does an additional D3. Of course.
Is that one left, Callum?
Luckily, we put 2 las cannons into the Land Raider as well, anticipating this failure. 1 hits, and it pens.
Finally.
That is the Land Raider destroyed, but does it blow up? It does not. All of the missiles are going into the Sakaran. We've got to try and take this out. It might be overkill, but I'm sure you've all seen my rules for the rest of this game. Overkill does not exist at this point. 3s.
Come on, come on.
Strength 9 with Sunder. 1 pen. Just 1 pen.
So a 5 plus Invon. Failed. Now the Shroud. Up in the box. Passes. 6. Lives.
And as the Thunderhawk comes into land, the heavy bolters sweep the landing area and Terminators pour out. How many Sons of Horus get dragged down before the Blood Angels? Not bad. And it's Twin Links. Okay. And then 3s to wound. And yes, that isn't a terrible thing at all. So 9, 12 armor saves, please, sir.
11.
11 armor saves, please, sir. You couldn't let me just cheat this one time. I need it.
I'm the only one who's allowed to cheat on this channel.
Just free up armor saves. Which I lose 2 guys. At the end of the Blood Angel shooting phase, the tactical squad has to take morale. Here we go. Which I pass.
The Dreadnought tries to finish off the Land Raider by making a 10-inch charge. And does not. He fails forward 2. The Terminators make a multi-charge against the tactical squad as its primary target. And as a secondary target, they're going to try and catch the Warlord's Sakaran.
So I'll do my Overwatch on the Sakaran first by firing the Volkites. Hitting on 2s. Then wounding on 2s. Which is 9 wounds.
And my saves. Oh, a Terminator gets brought down.
So 2 defrags. For another 2 wounds.
And the Terminator is fine.
Now the heavy bolters. Oh, yep. 1 miss. Freeze. Followed by 6 wounds.
And 6 2-up armor saves, which I make.
Not bad.
We have a 3-inch charge due to difficult terrain and a 7-inch charge against the Sakaran. So let's try and get it high. Yes, that's what we want.
Oh, nice, nice.
That's what we want. After making my charge move, this is the result. I've managed to get a good contact with the tank with several Terminators, and Raldoron is wetting his blade in Sons of Horus blood. A challenge has been issued.
Yes.
Raldoron has to accept that, as he's the only one within range. My hope is that by accepting the challenge and winning with overkill, I'll be able to sweep the tacticals away. So, Raldoron goes first, and he has 5 attacks, and we hit on 3s.
Yep, but I'd say -1 because of Merciless Fighter to your strength of your weapon.
Still wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
And we have Shred. So,
No artifice, so
that's no Artificer armor.
that is
no,
1 dead
that
sergeant.
Is, combat resolution of 5 against you.
Up to now.
Up to now. Next, we have all the Terminators in the tank, bar one, who's going to try and finish off the rest of that tactical squad. So 4 attacks each, hitting on 2s. So only 2 failures as far as I can see. So because we have rending, we're looking for 6s on the rear armor of 12. A 6 will bring me up to strength 10. And then a rend will allow me to get past that arm value 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might be enough. So then we require 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. 2. Only 2. Oh, and 3s.
Apart from the other.
And the 3s. Okay, so the tank is wrecked.
Just checking that I do get a 5+ invuln against these. So here we go, see if I can survive. No, just.
My final Terminator then gets to strike, and then the Sons of Horus will be able to strike me back at initiative 4. So 4s to hit. Oh, mine.
So merciless fighter,
That's
definitely.
Rend.
Ouch.
That is 1 man dead.
My strike back at initiative 4. So here we go. So 2 hits. 3 to wound because I got chain bayonet, so I'm +1 strength and reroll with shred. Jays, shred. 1 wound.
And Terminator Place loves it.
After working out the combat res, I will need a double 1 to stay to stay. Here we go. Which I fail.
And I will chase you.
Okay. I can get away from that.
Yes, you
Yes. Using my Vexilla to roll only 1d6, I ran 4 inches away.
And I consolidated 5 inches back towards the Thunderhawk. At the end of my turn, I've scored an additional 5 victory points. 2 for the Land Raider, 2 for the Sakaran, and 1 for Warlord. As a turn overview, there's been ups and downs. I've had to scrounge for every shot to get those points. It's been pretty difficult getting my melter through the armor. But hopefully next turn will be better.
Turn 3, see if my tactical squad will rally. Here we go. Yes, they do. The tactical squad that rallied have just turned to stand ground. Then coming across, the tactical support squad has got out to use their melter guns on that pesky bloody dreadnought. And the veterans have moved more closer just in case I need some extra firepower to take it down. Moving over, the Typhon has just pivoted just to get the las cannons onto the Thunderhawk.
Hi, Callum.
No, don't like it.
Starting my shooting, the tactical squad will snapfire into the Terminators. 6s, 1 hit, followed by 1 wound.
And armor save.
Wow. The Land Raider will fire the multi-melter at the Thunderhawk. I'm in armor bearing range and it's hovering, so I'm hitting on normal BS. So here we go. Hitting on 3s, it's a hit. So 2 dice, 13 on the side, Callum?
It's 12.
12, okay. Which is
Penetrating
10 hit. Let's see, get that 6, come on. No, just 1.
So just 1 hull point.
The Land Raider is going to shoot at the Dreadnought.
And
So
I will return fire on that.
return fire. Okay, so first is the las cannon. Difficult. The multi-melter, tunneling vanguard. Hits. And
You are within arm being range.
oh yes, so get the reroll. Does. Goes invuln.
5 up invuln. No, goes down to 4. I return fire. I'm within armor being range, so this should do some good damage. 2 shots hitting on 2s. 2 hits. First one does not penetrate. Second one does penetrate on us. 5. Well, it doesn't
it's
matter.
wrecked.
But it's wrecked. Does it blow up? It does
Doesn't.
not. It's just wrecked.
Tactical support squad will now fire into the Dreadnought. So 6 melter guns. So 3's to hit. It's not too bad. That's wound. So 2, and then reroll. There, 4 in ones altogether.
And I'm surviving on
By
1
1
wound.
wound. Damn it! The veterans are going to try and chip that last wound off that dreadnought. So here we go. So rapid fire and bolters. Good. So 6s. Which I see just 1 wound.
1 2-up armor save, or the dreadnought gets it.
Oh,
Are we counting that?
no.
It's on the tray, if not in the tray. On the tray is not in the tray, and that's my defense, and I'm sticking to it. And he's alive.
Ah, bugger. The Typhon is going to shoot the las cannons at the Thunderhawk. The only reason is the main gun is out of range of the Dreadnought, so try and just chip some wounds on the Thunderhawk. So 2 hits because it's in hover. Let's see. That is a pen and a glance.
It's a pen and glance, but you have Sunder if you want to change that glance.
No, I'm gonna keep it. The last gun's being AP2. I need to get the 6 to do the additional hull point. No. The end of turn 3 for Sons of Horus. Chipped some wounds off the Thunderhawk from firing from the Land Raider and the Typhon. The Dreadnought, with a reaction, has managed to destroy the Land Raider, which has gained Callum an extra 2 points. And managed getting the Dreadnought down to 1 point is 1 whole point is really annoying.
Good, Anakin, let the hate flow. Blood Angel's movement turn 4 has been very simple. The Terminators have advanced into the Thunderhawk, which has then turned around and got the Typhon in its sights with the turbo laser. The Assault Squad hasn't moved. I don't want to provoke a reaction to get him out of my melter range. And the Dreadnought is exactly where he needs to be, able to support against the tank, against the 1 remaining Land Raider, or charge the support squad, depending on how things go. The Assault Squad fires its 3 melter pistols into the rear of the Land Raider, trying to get that last hull point off it. So hitting on 3s, and 2 hits. First Armor Bane. Does not pen, The second Armor Bane. Does.
Oh, you lucky jammy son.
And does it blow up and murder me? It does not. It's just wrecked. That's good. The rest of my turn can proceed as planned.
Hitting check for the guys getting out of the Land Raider. Which was a 5, which is fine. Whoop.
Thunderhawk shooting. 2 turret-mounted heavy bolters into the last 2 surviving tactical marines. 2 sponson-mounted heavy bolters into the melter gun squad. 2 las cannons and the turbo laser into the last remaining Sons of Horus tank, the Typhon. 2 turret-mounted twin heavy bolters going to try and kill the last 2 of the tactical marines. So 8 shots, hitting on 3s, twin linked. Oh, that's a terrible roll. But twin linked.
It is.
Everything hits
Oh,
apart from
frick.
1. And then 3s to wound. Still not great. Only 4, but you only need to fail 2 saves.
4 armor saves, which I...
And
yep,
there
you get
you
the
go.
squad.
Heavy bolters into the melter gun tactical support squad. 8 shots, hitting on 3s. 4 hits. Rerolling. Everything but 1. Wounding on 3s. That, my friend, is 5 armor saves.
5 armor saves just on normal marines. 3+. I lose 3.
Good.
Ouch.
Good. Turbo laser into the Typhon. And that's a hit.
Bang on. Fucking.
And we are a destroyer weapon, and that is a penetrating hit. I should have rolled an extra dice, but it does not matter. So you've taken 1 hull point, and in addition, take D3 for 1, so 2 hull points, and vehicle damage table. Blows it up.
You douchebag.
Typhon destroyed, and 2 victory points under my belt. The Dreadnought, the last thing I can shoot, is going to try and take out a couple of tactical marines because I'm not too scared of their return fire.
And I will be returning fire.
So, Melter. Twin Links. 2 hits. 1
Marine dead.
vaporized marine. Twin Link Bolter in rapid fire range. Twin Linked.
Thank God for you.
2 hits. 2 armor saves, please, sir.
2 armor saves, just on normal marines. 1 die, so that's 2 dead. The return fire, it is 9 bolters and 1 plasma pistol going back at the Dreadnought. So bolters, and I am Furion because I stayed still. Right, now I need a lot of 6s. Overwhelming firepower. Here we go. So I see 1, 2 armors.
2 up armor saves. And I die! Bang!
Nice.
An
Get a
exposed
point.
fuel line is
On
cut
nothing.
by a bolt shell and my reactor goes critical.
1 guy is in the explosion range of the Dreadnought. So Callum, roll away. See if you heard
On
him.
a 6, I'll be able to get him.
No.
Nope, not a big enough explosion.
Thank God. Tactical Support Squad are doing the morale now, because I lost 3 out of 6. Here we go. I'm fine with a 7.
My assault squad into the tactical squad. I'm going to face some Overwatch on the way in.
Yeah, I'm going to Overwatch, so I will do the plasma pistol first from the Sergeant. Hits. Come on. Wound. 1 wound there, and then the bolters. Followed by another 5 wounds. So 6 altogether.
6 altogether because that one didn't breach.
No, the plasma didn't breach.
And I lose 3. And then I make my charge 7 inches. With some particularly brutal Overwatch, I lost my Sergeant and my 2 special weapon assault marines in Overwatch, which is terrible. It means I'm probably going to lose this combat now. But we've got some Hammer of Wraths.
Yep. No, we don't.
And then we have 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. That's, hitting on 4s, sorry. That's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. That is
Is that with
3
the -1
with
in?
shred. Yes, that's with -1. 3 armor saves, please.
3 armor saves on normal Marines. 1 goes down. Swinging back with the Sergeant with the power sword. 2 hits. AP free, so cutting them on 4s. Yeah,
Yeah, and that is that squad wiped.
got them. Assault Marines has gained me a victory point, and for my consolidation, I am going to go towards the Thunderhawk.
End of turn wrap up. Very successful turn victory points wise. I've now maxed out the victory points I can get for my Blood Feud. However, the loss of that assault squad and giving up that last victory point at the end there, that was very unfortunate and very unlucky. It is what it is. I think that's probably about as much as I can do now. Just hover with the Thunderhawk and keep blasting away. And hopefully I don't go down.
Movement for Sons of Horus. I have moved the tactical squad closer to the Thunderhawk, and also I have moved the tactical support squad with the melt guns just to get in range. And the veterans have just kind of hid because I'm not going to get the charge in this turn. Started shooting. The tactical support squad are going to shoot at the Thunderhawk for being in the hover mode, and Callum is going to return fire. So here we go. Melters. 2 hit. Armour 12 at the front.
Armor 12, yeah.
So 4's the glance, everything else is a pen.
Nothing.
Nothing with that.
My turn. 3 heavy bolters because that's 4. That's an arc. Twin linked. Okay. 3's to wound. And that is 6 armor saves on your Melter Gun squad. So.
6 saves. That takes 1 down. Going for a cheeky shot with the tactical squad with the sergeant's plasma pistol. So that's it. It's a hit. 5's to glance. Anything else? A 6 is a pen. Nothing. Tactical squad are now going to try and charge the Thunderhawk. So Callum is going to do Overwatch.
Sound effects included in this channel.
Sound effects are extra. Okay, 2 misses.
That's not fun.
And then 3's to hit.
Uh-oh.
Wound, sorry. And that is a whole bunch of pain for you. That is 8 armor saves, please.
8 armor saves. So just on the normal Marines, I lose 3 Marines going in. So the charge is a 4 I need to get into the Thunderhawk. Try get a 5 just. Oh. Starting with the crack nades, they automatically hit, so I just need 6s to glance. Here we go. Nothing. The sergeant is armed with a melter bomb, so I'm gonna. Can I get it? Yes, I can on a 3. Nope, typical. End of turn for the Sons of Horus, turn 4. I didn't achieve anything this turn. Didn't get rid of the Thunderhawk in combat, so that is it for my turn.
We're going to call the game there, just because it is no longer reasonably possible for me to lose, basically.
Yeah.
He can technically kill the Thunderhawk, but in reality, I'd just move away, and I've run points way ahead of Dan.
Yeah, I'm too slow to get to him. So
that's it, and it's been a really fantastic battle.
And that's it. That's the game. As you saw at the end there, both these fine gentlemen decided that the end was nigh at the end of turn 4 there, even though there's potentially 6 turns to that. Well played, gentlemen. Well played.
Yeah, Callum. Yeah, I don't really want to give it to you.
So the final scores were ended up the Blood Angels on
14.
and the Sons of Horus
to 7.
to 7. So you did get last man standing at the end there with most surviving units, but you weren't going to be able to hunt down, and you maxed out on your tanks.
Yeah.
You can in Blood Feud keep it secret. It was pretty obvious what we were going for with that.
Yeah, you could easily tell.
That's why we didn't.
He did secretly pick Primarch, trust me.
That's why we were saying VPs as we were going along. Well played, gentlemen. Absolutely well played. It was a great game. I honestly, when the Sons of Horus were going at the beginning, I was like, ooh, the Blood Angels are looking a bit twitchy. Your absolute fluff of a turn 2. We were looking it up and we were like, oh, what else is dropping? He's got like 4 melters here, 4 melters here, this melter, that melter, the Rhino melter. And literally like, oh, it's points, boom.
I got 1 explode result on my damn vehicle damage table.
And that was against
your melters
for the entire game. And I had 3 turns of about 12 melter guns just
I have never seen someone chip damage down Land Raiders with melters stood next to them with Inferno pistols just going
bang, bang, bang.
Was it working?
It was brilliantly bad. I'm so glad it wasn't me.
I did it on purpose for the drama.
Yeah, well done. Well played, gentlemen. Well played. So, your Instagram, Dan?
I don't have one at the minute.
You don't have an Instagram? That's absolutely fine.
Lost Son of Riser.
Lovely. I'll get them flashing up. Dan, get Instagram so we
Yeah,
can all
I
see
will
all
again.
the stuff and we'll flash it up. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Well played, Daniel.
Thank you for being on.
Callum.
Thank you very much.
It's been a bloody long game.
Yes. We're not good.
Don't quite think you realise how annoying filming is, did you?
Yeah, you think this? Oh, it's only a 4-turn game. Easy.
Yeah,
nothing.
it's,
Between the shouting and screaming matches and the arguments and having to go to A&E to get the
and
knife
the
removed.
disappointing looks.
many head shaking. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and catch us next time. And we didn't even mention that you've got the wrong army.
Because it's going to be a surprise. I'll be on next time maybe one day.
Now Callum's not for another 6 months.
Can't blame him.
So, to start, we have a Blood Angels tactical squad
Hang on, mate.
Oh,
So, do you remember about 3 seconds ago where I said 3,000 points of Blood Angels, Rite of War?
oh, that's what you want me to say. Try again.
Callum, can you explain to me why you brought all these dice?
Well, you see, I'm a combat army, and I've got chainswords and pistols, and I might need to cheat if this all goes downhill. So, I'm going to
But
throw...
then you brought 1,000 dice. What are you playing at?
Wait, you see-
You've covered Ed's house in dice.
These ones are the leadership dice, and these ones are the attack dice.
Where's the weighted dice then? 'Cause
They're
you
all
need that to
weighted.
win.
They're all weighted. They're all weighted. You see, if you put these in the
Right,
toilet,
never invite Callum to your house. This is what he does. Well, have you seen the state of this?
if you put 5 up, no, I don't think so. Okay, so we have 3 armor saves and barrage.
You have to wait!
Next will be the heavy. Oh, sorry. After that shooting with them, it'll be my
Hangover! You missing your bed?
The next line really is going to try and take out the Omega. So we're going to start up with lance cannons. So here we go. Not that one. That's a scatter. That one's cocked, so I'll re-roll that. Come on.
Because I've got a second assault squad, we need to roll to see if I'm disordered. I have a famously bad reputation for this.
It's on a 1.
It's 1 or 2, isn't it? No. Oh yeah, it's all right. So to start the shooting, strike.
Let's try and kill them.